Bir önceki bölümde bu lanet yaratığı öldürmüştük. Oyun beni açık dünyaya daha salmadı. Şöyle elim alışsın. Onu çok istiyorum. Çünkü çoğu şeyde şu anda zorluk çekiyorum. Ya onu da daha önce verecektim bana, şimdi değil. Neyse şuradan bir şeyler toplayalım. Oyun gerçekten beni daha açık dünyaya salmadı. Hala bir şeyler öğretme çabasında. Bu sekans biraz uzun olmuş ama en azından hikayesi güzel. Oyun da güzel ilerliyor, ne yalan söyleyeyim. Yani bütün oyun böyle geçse de sıkıntı olmaz ama tabii ki açık dünya oyunu kendisi. Şimdi şu ne? Şurada bir şey var. Al hepsini. Bu ne? Bu top. Topu boş ver. Şunu al. Ya bunları alıyorum. Aslında bunları almama gerek yok. Çünkü zaten rahat rahat ok yapılıyor. Bir tane bile alsam bir taneden 2 kere falan ok yapabiliyorsun galiba. Ama almış oldum işte. Bir daha uğraşmayayım diye. Şimdi ben ne yapacağım? Şuradan yukarıya çıkacağım. Evet, yukarıya çıkmayı başardım.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia, fix the system, heal the blight, restore Elizabeth's train.
Aynen Eloy, aynen. Yani hepimizin amacı var ama işte olmuyor be güzelim ya, olmuyor.
I should find a server room.
Şurada aşağıya mı düşülüyor? Ha, yok. Çukur sandım orayı. Şimdi bir sola gidiş var, bir sağa gidiş var. Sola gidiş yok, pardon. Çok özür dilerim. Sadece sağa gidiş var.
Close. I have to be.
Düşe düşe bir hal olduk ya. Var yukarıda bir şey kaldı mı? Almadığımız bir loot vesaire. Onlara bir bakayım. Düşmekte canımızı azaltmadığı için çok bir problem olmadı. Buralarda bir şey yok. Sağ, sol, sola gidilmiyor. Aynen. Şimdi sağa doğru bir ilerleyelim. Neymiş bu? Güzel. Bu nedir? Bunları okursunuz siz arkadaşlar. Ben okumuyorum. Geçiyorum. Ya ana hikayeyle bağlantılı olsa da oyun içinde zaten birçok not bulacağız. Hepsini okumamız da pek mümkün görünmüyor zaten.
Please be here.
Diğer eleman ne oldu ya? Peşimizde dolaşıyordu, götümüzden ayrılmıyordu.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers, brood of vipers, with a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you. This ain't no copy of Guy you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Oğlum zaten sen kendini çalmadın mı bunu? Yani senden çalınmasın niye bu kadar dert etmiş anlamadım ben.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast, and whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Sylens. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Evet, hacklemeyi öğreniyoruz. Hacklemişler beni. Öğrenseydik ya onu da, her boku öğretiyorsun onu. Ayıp etmişler ama şey.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you.
Sauron'un kulesine benziyor.
What's your step? who saved us all to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. I could pull this thing out of the... What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was
Canım ağrımış
transmitted
işte
from the
yani.
top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Nereye gidiyoruz? Hangi kule? Bu kule mi? Tamam. Pekala.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Tutsana işte oğlum.
I should be able to pull that crane closer.
Bak buralarda imleç değişiyor. Anladım.
There we go. Now,
Güzel. Tırmanmaların destekli olmaması çok hoşuma gitti.
should be able to get up there now.
Aga be yapma ya. Ciddi misin? Neyse deneyeceğiz. İlk oyundakinden çok daha zor tırmanma olayı. Çünkü bayağı platform üyesi getirmişler. İlk oyunda bu kadar yoktu. İlk oyunda sadece tıklıyordun ve tırmanıyordun yani. Başka hiçbir şey yoktu ki. Bu oyunda bayağı platform mekaniği var. Tabi bunlar şimdi anlatıyor. Bir de benim bunları oynaya alışmam lazım. Çünkü ileride sürekli bana hatırlatmayacak bunları diye düşünüyorum onu. Şimdi zıpla.
I thought Sylens was helping me when he gave me Sylens. Looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spawn.
Ya
Did he save Hades?
sen ciddi misin ya?
Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down.
Tırmanma destekli değil miyim acaba? Böyle bir ayar var mıydı? Tam hatırlamıyorum ama orada düşmemesi lazımdı. O kadar da değil yani. Yan tarafta çünkü atlayabileceği yer var. Niye oraya atlamıyordu? Kendini yerden yere vuruyor. Neyse. Şöyle. Oğlum tam burada. Şurası var, şurası var. Bunlardan birine atla işte de.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Birbirinden uzak tırmanma noktalarına atlayış yapmak için LB. Tamam. Nereye atlayacağım? Şuraya. Güzel. Geldik. Zor oldu ama geldik. Öğreniyoruz abi. Biz öğreniyoruz. Ne yaparız?
An elevator? Let's see.
Yani Eloy senin bu kuleye belki daha önceden girmen lazımdı. Ne diye bıraktın gittin ki ilk oyundan sonra milleti.
Happy day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
Whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
Oğlum az önce güneş vardı ya. Platformun en tepesi çok mu yüksekte yağmur başladı.
There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my rules.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. But why don't obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Eloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, And why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right?
Yes. Well, and the coordinates make it simple enough.
Sylens da şerefsiz bir adam gibi ama değildi gibi, anlamadım. İlk oyunda seviyordum.
There's no other choice.
Yağmur dindi, güneş açtı.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Ne oluyor lan orada?
Is that a statue of me? That's...
Allah Allah, bizim heykelimiz mi bu? Vay kral.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
Oğlum bunlar böyle teknolojik şeyleri nereden biliyorlar ki?
It's beautiful.
On behalf of
Gerçi
all the
teknolojik bir
citizens
şey
of
değilmiş
Assemble,
o. Kafasına taktı.
may these tokens remind
Diğeri de
you
normal
of our
mızrak.
eternal
Tamam
gratitude.
pardon. Heriflerin her yeri zaten maket gibi, Lego gibi, baksana.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Tamam, bunları biliyorum ya. Bu Güneş Kralı'yla bayağı bir muhabbetimiz oldu zaten. UTD hatırlayamadım. Bana aşağı. Tamam, bunu da hatırladım. Bir noktalarını geç. Envanter kaynaklarımız geç.
Override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
And another Another band of Osserum laborers have been hired to speed up reconstruction.
Ne konuşacağım bu herifle?
Yeah, I remember her. Who doesn't?
Machine carcasses.
Şu sembolleri mi?
Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
The West has given me such...
Bu sadece. Yüksekte bir yerde mi bu tezgah ya? Ya da şu an üstünde mi duruyorum anlamadım. Ya. Konuşalım bakalım ya, bir hikayelerini
Dowager
öğrenelim.
Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Osseram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tanakh to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakh like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
Your cousin, Vashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years? Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
Hadi artık gideyim ben. Çok muhabbet ettik. Yeterli bu kadar.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Duygusal kırılma noktası. Kırılma noktaları duygusal tercih anlarını ifade eder. Elevin mizacını kendisi nasıl ifade edeceğini belirlemek sana kalmış.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective.
Yani Avad zaten seninle değil de diğer kara oğlanla ben Aloy'u birbirine daha çok yakıştırdım. Kara oğlana ne kadar oyunun başında kıl olsam da onunla yakışıyoruz. Evet. Bununla da muhabbetimizi ettik. Kim kaldı? Sen kimsin? Seninle muhabbet ediyoruz mu? Hoş bulduk. Hoş bulduk canım. Hoş bulduk. Şimdi ben bir yere gideceğim. Şurası büyük ihtimal. Burası mı? Burası değil. Şurayı gösteriyor. Oğlum deli misin sen? Ne var orada ya? Yerin altında mı acaba?
Looks like a memorial.
Şu ne? Anıt.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
güzelmiş. Bunu beğendim.
It's an understatement to say that your reputation
There.
precedes you.
Workbench.
Hadi sizinle de konuşayım. Çok uzatmayın ama lütfen.
Thanks for being here.
Hikayeyi de merak ediyorum ama sizin ne kadar hikayede bağlayıcılığınız var. Yine de sizi dinleyelim.
She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
Tamam ya artık siz çok da uzatmaya gerek yok yani.
You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Come to think of it, what happened to that hammer you lost?
Ya hadi daha. Mızrak geliştirmesi.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Tekrar kullanabiliyor muyum? Tekrar kullanamıyorum. Anladığım kadarıyla bu şey. Masada bir kere güncelleme alıyorsun ve bir daha kullanamıyorsun. Aynı Fallen Order'da o minik robota güncelleme alıyorduk ya. Ondan sonra sadece lazer ışınını, ışın kılıcını güncellemek için kullanıyordum. Onun dışında pek bir işe yaramıyordu masalar. Bunda da öyle olacak büyük ihtimalle, baksana.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
I think I'll take a few more minutes.
Yapmadığım bir şey kaldı mı acaba ya? Bir haritaya bakalım. Zaten pek bir şey yok burada. Tamam. Gidebiliriz ya. Gidelim. Hadi gidelim.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends? Or do you need more time?
Artık gidebilirim. Yeni maceralar beni
I better
bekler.
get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Çakal, burada bekle, burada kal diyemiyor. Dese bile kalmayacağını biliyor tabi. Çakal değil abi. Ama hoş değil yani, bu yaptığın hoş değil.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and soul? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Sanırım en sonunda başlıyoruz ve mükemmel animasyonlardı. Çok hoşuma gitti ya. Keşke biraz daha devam etseydi.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Dodge. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
Çok güzel manzara.
What are you
Oyun
talking
gerçekten grafik bakımından doyuruyor. Şu anda bir de performans modu değil, ben grafik moduna daha güzel grafikler olsun. Hatta 4K çekmeyi düşünüyordum tam anlamıyla sizde bu deneyimi yaşayınca ama sanırım 4K çekemem. Zaten 860 GB SSD'si var. Bilmiyorum, bir saatlik video 4K'da kaç GB tutar.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barrenlight. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for
Çok
tracks.
iyiydi ya. Vallahi iyi güldüm.
I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Evet, yaklaşık 50 dakikalık bir video oldu. Bu videoyu da burada bitireyim. Başlangıç çok güzeldi. Gerçekten. Oyunun zaten grafikleri muazzam. Hikayesi de şu anda sarmaya başladı beni, ne yalan söyleyeyim. Açık dünyaya sardıkça umarım daha çok hoşumuza gider. Umarım daha çok ilgi çeker. Şimdi videoyu kapatıyorum. Kendinize iyi bakın. Eğer videolarımı beğenirseniz, yani oyun oynama tarzımı beğeneceğinizi pek sanmıyorum tabii ki. Herkesinki farklı olur ama. En azından videolarımı beğenirseniz, kanalıma abone olarak bana destek olabilirsiniz. Şimdiden çok teşekkür ediyorum. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.